with a loud bang.
4, 3, 2, 1. We're underway in the Men's U23 Road Race, the Mars Cycling Australia Road National Championships.
Right now.
Kate Bates, I'm joined by Kate Bates and Sports Institute. Caleb York waiting for his moment to bounce. Bradley Linfield goes early. He hits the front and making his charge. It's Ewan in the blue colours who's charging through the hill. Caleb York making for the barrier. Before we get to the presentation and talk to you there, you started with the big target on your back and you got the win. How does it feel?
Oh yeah, it's an incredible feeling. You know, my main goal coming here was the road race, so to be able to get that and the crib, I'm over the moon and so happy with how it went.
Is it jubilation or relief? Because there's a lot of pressure on you whenever you start.
Yeah, I knew if I didn't go well here that I might not have been ready for Tour Down Under, so I think this is a really good indication that I should be going well.
Sprint for a lot of places, making their way through. Caleb, key question, will you save any of the champagne for Mum this afternoon?
It depends, maybe not. She has to drive home, so yeah, probably not.
So you're the responsible one. Well, we'll take you backstage shortly. A solid podium with Robert Power behind you and one of your friends, Bradley Linfield, in third.
Yeah, I mean, those two guys came here without any teammates as well, so I think it's really good that we all came as individuals and we took out the podium.
Put your hands together for the new Australian Under-23 Road Champion, Caleb Ewan. The Subaru King of the Mountains jersey. It is, in the Total Rush colours, Michael Crosby. For a long time throughout the race, it was the Crosby-Cooper KOM clash, and it was Crosby who got the better of Mitchell Cooper, who finished in second spot in this classification. And now the all-important Mars. 24 of those to try and replenish after a long day of climbing.
Thanks very much. Yeah!
Michael, sounds like you're pretty happy with that result.
Yeah, well, last Sunday I had a crash and was in operation on Sunday night, and I wasn't sure if I was going to be able to race, and I got the go-ahead yesterday by the surgeon saying I could race, so really happy to be here.
He overcame a few hurdles to get here and then won the King of the Mountains title, Michael Crosby. The presentation of the Under-23 Men's Road Race National Championships. Please welcome to the stage to assist with the presentation Tracy Gaudry, the Vice President for the UCI, and Councillor Samantha McIntosh from the City of Ballarat. We start with the medals to be presented by Tracy Gaudry, who has experienced this before as a former Australian champion. We kick off with the bronze medal in third position from Western Australia. It is Bradley Linfield. In second place with the silver medal, he may have a new name because all we heard on the final lap was Robert Power attacks. The silver medalist, it is from Western Australia, Robert Power. The winner and the new Australian Under-23 Road Champion from New South Wales, it is Caleb Ewan.
Thank you.
Before the champagne comes out, I'm going to grab a quick word with each of you. Bradley's mum is beating with pride down there. How do you feel?
Yeah, I think I feel just as good or better than her. I mean, it's awesome having her here and how happy she is, and she does a lot of work and has done a lot of work, and so it's awesome.
You might have to give her the flowers to replace the fingernails. Robert, you were so aggressive in that final lap. That's all we kept hearing was your name.
Yeah, I just gave it my best. But yeah, this guy put on a show as always, and anytime I get a race with this guy, it's awesome.
You're keeping pretty good company on this podium.
Hopefully.
Caleb, is it starting to sink in? You've got the green and gold jersey now on your shoulders?
Yeah, I feel a bit more relaxed now. I didn't really get to soak it in after the crit, but to get both titles, yeah, I'm really happy with that. Yeah, it's hard being marked all the time, but I think a lot of guys didn't really know if I'd be able to get over the hill, which helped me, and there's a lot of good climbers there that other people were watching as well. It wasn't like the crit where I was really the main guy to win there, so it was a bit more free today, and I was away by myself for a little bit, and then that break that eventually won the race got across to me, and yeah, it went on from there.
As you said, you know, the three of you on the podium, three mates, and all came here as individuals. I mean, that was a great way for the race to finish.
Yeah, we said before the race that if anything really happened, we would help each other bring back a break if there was too many Genesis or Budget or any of those bigger teams there. So yeah, it worked out really well that we all got in the break, and then yeah, we took out the podium.
Where was the moment where you actually knew you had the win? Obviously across the line, but coming into the finishing straight there?
Yeah, I mean, I didn't know I had the win until I reckon 20 or 30 metres before the line, and still you don't know if someone's going to shoot past you, because I started the sprint fair way out, and it was really aggressive the whole way down the hill, and I was covering a lot of breaks, so yeah, it wasn't as comfortable as I hoped.
You came into these championships, Caleb, as everyone talking about you, and I know your big goal this month is later on with the Tour Down Under. But just what's it like to win I think your first two national road titles, so certainly under 23. It must be special.
Yeah, it's really special, because this is whether I like it or not, my last under 23 the national titles. So I mean, to get both the wins is just I can't really explain it. It's just such a good feeling to be able to back up that that I can be a good road rider, not just a crit rider.
Yeah, and just with Down Under, we were just talking to Brad about it, and he was saying that that's your real ambition for the start of the season. You really want to go there and mix it with some world-class riders.
Yeah, I mean, you never really know. Everyone says, oh, Caleb's going to be next big sprinter or whatever, but you can't really tell until you get to those big races and actually sprint against them. It's going to be hard for me being a Uni SA rider and maybe not getting as much respect as what Greipel and Kittel will have, but I mean, it's all at the moment. It's all just for experience, and hopefully in a few years or even next year, I'll be with Green Edge there, and I'll have a proper team helping me.
But by all accounts, again talking to Brad, you go there with serious ambitions. Like you are going there for experience, but you're not going to take a backward step either.
Yeah, definitely.
You're ready to party.
I'm there to race, and I'll do my best to get the best result I can get.
Very good.
Were they attacking a lot across the top of the hill to try and get rid of you, Caleb? Or?
Yeah, it wasn't too bad the first part, but as soon as we turned left up the steep part, then that's when all the attacks started, and yeah, it was
you just
pretty
had to
full
jump
go.
onto the wheel.
Yeah.
How did you feel when they were attacking you? Did you feel that you're at the limit any time, or did you feel it was control?
I was actually, the whole climb on the last lap I was cramping, so I was trying to just keep as composed as I could so no one knew I was suffering, and because if they did, then they would attack me more. So I think they thought that I was pretty comfortable, so they didn't want to waste that much energy either.
Just wondering also in the back of your mind, did it give you much confidence getting fourth at the Worlds last year in a similar situation on a hilly course?
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I was the strongest rider here today, especially on the climbs, but the way I rode it, I conserved, and I didn't do any really big surges up the climb and waste energy there and here and wherever, and I just really rode it conservatively and got to the front on the descents and then made my way back down the back on the hills, and I think that's how you win with such a hard course like this, and that's the same as what I did at Worlds. I was always in good position and just rode the race as easily as I could, and I think that's how you race the hard races like this, especially for me.